iOS 17.5 is officially available, so here's what's new in the latest update for your iPhone. In the News app, there's a brand new offline mode for Apple News Plus subscribers that gives users access to the Today feed and the News Plus tab when you don't have an active internet connection. And from here, you can customize all of the things that you need to do for that setting. If you want to be able to make sure you're saving storage, it's going to automatically download the stories and content the night before while it's charging. And so it's going to be eating up a little bit of your storage, but if you're somebody who often finds themselves maybe traveling and you want some of those stories on hand, you can do that. And again, there are plenty of options to mess around and tailor it to your needs. There's a new puzzle game called Quartiles, and I've never played it besides while filming this video, but it seems pretty fun. Looks like you just need to make words based on the different letter combinations that are given here in each little bubble. And if you don't know how to play, if you tap on the menu in the top right corner, you can tap on how to play and you'll get a full breakdown of the instructions. There's also Game Center integration and leaderboards for these new games in News Plus, and you can see your ranking amongst friends and the rest of the world. The widget for podcasts will now change colors to match the color style of the show that you're listening to. Now, for example, if you take the MacRumors show, be sure to follow it if you haven't already. We have this nice red color for the widget, but obviously, if I was to change to a different podcast, the widget will then adopt that color scheme for the podcast. It's a minor change, but I think people like these little attention to detail changes. In the European Union, iOS 17.5 brings support for web-based app distribution. Users can download apps directly from developers' websites without the need to use the App Store. Back in iOS 17.4, Apple began allowing developers to offer their apps through alternative app stores, but then Apple decided to quickly change that and allow users to go and download apps directly from the developers' websites. Apple will provide authorized developers with an API that allows them to offer their apps to download via the web, and apps that are downloaded this way will be able to be backed up, restored, updated, and more. iOS 17.5 also adds support for cross-platform tracking detection, which delivers notifications to users if a compatible Bluetooth tracking device they do not own is currently moving with them, regardless of what platform the tracking device was originally paired with. So it could be an Android tracker, maybe a Chipolo paired with an Android phone, and then somebody slips that into your bag, you'll get a notification on your iPhone letting you know that an unknown tracker is currently moving with you. Another big feature is that users can now place their device in a repair state, which allows for your iPhone to be sent in for service without deactivating Find My and Activation Lock. The new repair state leaves Find My turned on, so Activation Lock also remains enabled, and the iPhone continues to be trackable within the Find My application while it's being repaired. And that's it. It's not really a huge major update, but of course there are some changes, especially if you live in the EU, then it might be more of a major change. But would love to hear from you in the comments down below what you think of all of these changes in iOS 17.5. This has been Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.